Hello everyone and welcome back to DSP Reacts and DSP versus the Internet, my weekly clips react show where I react to clips as submitted by my channel members over the course of the last week. This is part 5 6. If you didn't see the first 4 parts, please go check them out here on the channel. What we're about to do now is the segment where I answer questions from channel members. And every week, super members, so these are not the standard level and not the ultra level, but the middle level of channel member, get to submit these questions to be answered. And we have a series of questions here. We're going to kind of a little bit of a lightning round answer before we get back to our video. So let's do it. First question of the week. Would you ever give the Buttery Jack Burger a second chance? Not unless I was doing a video for it. I have no desire to eat that burger ever again. Quite frankly, Jack in the Box does have some burgers that are good. I would get the burger that I like. I think they have one called the Ultimate Burger or whatever, and it has a bunch of different kinds of cheese and stuff on it. That's good. I would never eat a Buttery Jack Burger again if I could help it, unless I was retrying it for a video. But my first experience was so disgusted. Why would I try it again, right? What would be your last meal if you were on death row? I have no clue. I guess I'd have to think about it. Right now, the thing is, for me, I like a lot of different kinds of food, but I don't have a favorite. Like, I like variety. I like Asian cuisine. I like American cuisine. I like Italian cuisine. I like, you know what I mean? I like all these different kinds of cuisines. Mexican cuisine, you know. But I don't like them all the time. If I ate the same thing all the time, I would get tired of it. So I don't necessarily have a favorite. I don't know what I would want. Maybe pizza or something. Who knows, right? Do you prefer to be buried or cremated? I mean, it won't matter because I'm dead. You know, when you're dead, it doesn't really matter what happens to you, your body after that, because you're dead. And you don't know because you're not there because you're dead. For just on cost purposes, it would probably end up being a cremation. If you could travel back in time, which decade would you like to experience the most and why? So if I could go back in time and not have any time lap or time paradox repercussions, if I didn't destroy existence or whatever, like what time period would I like to go back to? Man, that's a tough question. You know, we have to study up, you know, different eras of time were completely different times of living, right? You know, a lot of people might say, what about Americana? Like back in the day, the white picket fences and the beautiful homes, and you would go to the diner and have a soda pop at the pop bar and a soda float, and everything was nice. You know what I mean? It was a different time. Would that have been the best time? Is it boring then? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I have to look into it. A lot of people say, I want to go back in time like medieval times. Why? So you get your head chopped off within 10 seconds? Because back then, the knights did whatever the fuck they wanted? Like, really? I don't think so. You want at least somewhere more modern and civilized, right? Anyway. Would I ever visit Connecticut again? Yes. Likely, you know, I'll be going back there eventually. Whether it would be like, you know, just to visit my parents, or sadly, you know, eventually my parents are going to get elderly and pass away, and I'm going to have to go there and tend to that, and eventually I'm probably going to inherit their house and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm definitely going to go back to Connecticut at some point in my life. You know, I don't know exactly when, but it's definitely going to happen. Okay. All right. There are your questions answered. Thank you to the super members who submitted those questions for the week. And now let's continue on with our member submissions. Remember, guys, the best way to support this channel is to become a member. Then you can submit videos for this show, but also, you know, also get all the benefits and actually support the channel. So thank you. Let's continue.
Let's do a poll in chat room. I'm very curious.
This is Sajam, I believe, and I believe that this is a fighting game player who is well liked, and he runs his own show and everything. So this is a clip that someone submitted that wanted me to watch it. It's in particular, it replies to Street Fighter 6, so let's see what he has to say.
What rank are you? I ask because there was a breakdown of the ranks in the game. Keep in mind, there's already over 1 million players or whatever, right? Event Hubs did the arithmetic, and there's 1,300 total Masters players.
So out of over 1 million players, only 1,300 have hit Master. Okay.
In the game. So if you're watching, you probably feel like, dude, I watch all these streamers, I watch all these tournaments. Everybody's master rank, dude. It's unreal. But the vast majority of players are not master. They're not even close. They're like bronze or silver. This is the rank breakdown currently. So you're like, oh man, I can never make it if I'm not.
Oh, here we go. Rookie has about 400,000, 450,000 players. Iron has around 800,000. Bronze has 650,000. Silver has the most, almost 1 million. Gold Wait a minute. I'm completely reading this wrong. This is 60,000. I said 650. So rookie is 45,000, right? Iron is about 80,000. Bronze is about 65,000. Silver's around 80 to 90,000. Gold, around 50. Platinum, around 40. And then diamond goes all the way down to 10,000. And then master, itty bitty tiny 1,000. Okay, that's interesting to know.
Master rank. Look at this. It's not like, okay, the game's been out a week, everybody's master now. Like, come on. It's been a week, so now there's slightly more players in silver and slightly more players in gold. Like, that's how the chart looks. The vast majority of players are here. They're in this rank spectrum here from rookie to gold. If this game has rank resets, it will stay this way most of the time, right? Getting to master will be a bit of a grind. Even for good players, you have to play a lot of games. But for most players, it's not likely.
No, you see, that's honestly, that's the thing. Like, to get to master, you have to play a shit ton. Do you understand? Now, look at me. I'm playing the game for 3 weeks, okay? But I've played like 10 characters, right? And each character has their own individual ranking. You have to understand that. It's all separated. It's not like there was one ranking and every match I played counted towards that one rank. So, the character I played the most with is Blanca. And actually, we have the statistics literally right here to go to, okay? And with Blanca, so far, I've played about 300 matches total. I won 182. I lost 108. I'm in Platinum 5-star, okay? So that's not even Diamond yet. Now, can you imagine if you're in Master? To get to Master, you must have had to play at least 1,000 matches. So play 3 times as much as I've been playing Street Fighter 6 since the game came out. Do you understand? Do you understand how many matches that is? And they've been doing that for 3 straight weeks. You know what I'm saying? So it's insane. The journey to a high rank in a fighting game these days. It's not even just a factor of being good. It's a factor of being good and playing an insane shit ton of gameplay. You can't just, play and get there right away. You have to play like crazy. So it's a huge thing. How is anyone who only gets to play the game casually an hour or 2 a day ever going to reach master? The answer is they're probably not, right?
So many people who are like, yeah, Daigo may drop his combos, but he's going to hit masters, and I'm not going to get masters, and I suck. And I'm like, dude, do you think every time I get up and I'm like, oh, I should make myself dinner, I'm like looking at professional chefs cook, and I'm like, I can't eat this slop I'm making. I'm worthless. No, I like make dinner, and I'm like, that was great. I don't walk outside and start sprinting, and I'm like, damn it, I can't get to my car as fast as Usain Bolt. Like, you don't have to compare yourself in all parts of life to people who are literally the outliers.
Right.
It's not reasonable, especially when the game's been out for like less than 2 weeks, dude. It's been out for like a week and a half. People who are hitting masters on 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 characters, we are the unusual people who love fighting games and have been playing them for a long time. Speak for yourself. I'm Master Plus. You've invented a rank for yourself. Mentally, I'm Master Rank, but
so no, he's right. And again, you have to understand something. People who are in Master, or maybe even, high level Master, multiple characters, they're playing the game nonstop. They literally are just sitting around. Like, this is their job. I just sit here and play fighting games all day. So, of course, they're Master, right? All they're doing is playing the game. If I just sat here playing the game constantly with just Blanca since the game came out, I'd probably be mid to high diamond. I don't know if I'd be Master, but I'd probably be way out there, right? Because I'm grinding away. I'm getting better. Do you have that kind of commitment? That's the thing. These people, I'm never going to get Master. Well, then who cared? Are you enjoying the game? If you're not enjoying the game, stop playing it, right? Don't always aspire to grind. For me, honestly, no. I don't think I'm going to hit Master. I'm being honest with you guys now. I don't think I will ever hit Master rank in Street Fighter 6. I don't think I have that level of commitment to the game. Even if I got that good at it, I don't think I would have that level of commitment to play it that much to hit Master rank ever. Like, I don't think that would ever happen. You understand? It's just not going to happen. I told you guys when I started with Street Fighter 6, that wasn't my intention. I'm not trying to play the game to become a high-level competitive player. I'm playing it to enjoy it, have fun, and hopefully have a game that's a fighting game that long-term I can play over years and seasons and enjoy and have content for you guys. People have said, can you have Friday night fights with Street Fighter 6? Yeah. If I actually do good enough and I commit myself enough to it to at least hang mid-level, yeah, I can do that. That's really my goal. Not, to become the high-level player that wins EVO or Capcom Cup or whatever the hell you want to call it, in his master rank, and, you know, I don't give a shit. I want to do variety. I don't want to sit around just playing Street Fighter all day. I love Street Fighter, but it's not my end-all be-all of my existence. The people who are at high-level master rank with multiple characters grinding it out, that's what they're doing. That's their life right now. I know because I've been there. I used to do that with Street Fighter. I actually wouldn't wish that upon anyone unless you have a passion for it, or if this can somehow become your full-time job. I would never want someone to dedicate that much time and effort to Street Fighter. So, all right, fair enough. You know this is going to get claimed. Best fight, Tony Jaa versus 50 Fighters, the Protector. You know this is about to get claimed. I'll only watch a minute of it. I can't watch the whole thing. We're going to get shut down. Genius. Himself. I never really saw any Tony Jaa movies. I know he's been a lot in the box, right? And a bunch of others, but I never saw them. Those are the bone crushing sound effects. Jesus. Oh my god. So many bones crunch. It's ridiculous. Notice how they all fight him individually one-on-one so he can take them each down in a row. And no one actually fights two-on-one. It's fighting 7 or 8 guys running at the same time. Of course. And no, this is not real, obviously. Movie Kung Fu. Still fun to watch, though. Admittedly, it's still fun to watch. And that's about as far as I'm going to go. We did a minute. I don't want to get shut down. Let's go to the next clip.
Minimum wage, $15 an hour. Looks like they're forcing it through with the $1.9 trillion stimulus, and you can't vote for it, I can't vote for it. Just to benefit.
Have a representative democracy, you fucking moron. How the fuck do you think this works? I'm sorry, do you think economic policy is determined by a referendum? What do you...
Vosh debunks anti-minimum wage video highlights. So I guess this is going to be a political debate. Oh, it happened again! Are you kidding me? It happened again. The stream got blocked again. So we made the three-peat. That's amazing. Yep. Well, we gotta wait. The 1 minute of that movie was enough to block the stream. That's pretty crazy, man. Well, what can you do? We gotta wait. All right, I gotta sit around and wait. So I guess in this video, what's gonna happen is whoever Vosh is, I don't know who that is, debunks anti-minimum wage video highlights. So what they're going to do is they're going to criticize someone else who is saying that there shouldn't be a minimum wage. This is political. I actually don't even know the ins and outs of the discussion. So obviously I would like to listen a little bit, but I don't know exactly what we're going to hear. I think immediately he comes off as grading. The first thing he says, oh, fuck this guy. We live in a fucking representative democracy. All right, relax. If you disagree with the guy, that's okay. You don't have to just immediately, like, start swearing like a sailor. And, you know, let's hear his argument. We haven't even heard the argument yet, right? Anyway, I'm still waiting. We probably have less than a minute left to wait for the stream to come back. I'm just talking and waiting for the stream to come back, laughing out loud. I guess we're going to really have to be selective, right, about what we can watch. Anything that's a movie clip now, like, this is crazy. It's never been this strict before. Never has it been this strict before, right? Sheesh. It's pretty ridiculous. I know you can't hear me. People in the chat, we can't hear you. I know. The stream should be back any second. Here. The stream should be back now. Are we good? I guess what we're going to have to say, guys, people are just going to have to be very, very much careful. Like, if you're submitting movie clips, can't watch it. Clips from a show, can't watch it. What are you going to do? I mean, literally everyone now is getting blocked, right? So, it just seems like YouTube's getting more and more strict on this shit. All right, so let's just quickly see what this is about.
I mean, they're forcing it through, we can't vote in it. Yeah, we did vote. It was called the 2020 presidential election. We voted.
Wait, Norway doesn't have a minimum wage. There's a lot of countries that don't have a minimum wage. They just trust the fact that the business owner is going to take care of the employee.
No, they don't trust the business owner. They have unions that fight for workers' rights. Dude, what a bootlicking cuck piece of shit. Oh yeah, and in the Nordic countries, you have...
This is crazy because, like, you guys didn't hear what I said who were on the stream. I was like, if this guy has a point where he wants to criticize the guy who's basically saying he doesn't like the high minimum wage or whatever. That's fine, but like he's just completely like insulting the guy and attacking him. Can't you just be like, no, you're wrong because of this, this, and this? Why is he being like so offensive towards the guy, right?
Them, and they just trust the work, and of course the business owners in their absolute kindness and gratitude just provide them $20 an hour. Come the fuck on, bro.
In minimum wage, and they're socialists. What does that make America?
Super socialist.
I don't know.
Communist.
You put the two together, it is what it is. So what?
I would give anything to debate this guy. Holy fuck, this guy is so incredibly low IQ. How do you demonstrate how do you demonstrate in just 1 minute and 16 seconds that you shouldn't be legally allowed to be given a driver's license? Okay, that's incredible. I feel like this is something that you would have to substantiate with some kind of like medical test or something. But this guy clearly, whatever.
How do you show me in the 1 minute 18 seconds I've been watching your video that you're actually not really going to like give the guy a shot or criticize him fairly? I mean, the guy basically is saying he doesn't like the idea of a higher minimum wage, and yes, there's some things to criticize. Why are you insulting him, saying that he can't drive a car? Like, what is going on here, right? Like you watched him for 116, I watched you for 118. I'm equally turned off, and I'm not saying that your points aren't valid. I'm saying that the way you're going about it is so offensive in nature that it's not intelligent. You're just here to slam the guy, and that's where you're getting your audience from, right? You're a slam artist.
Autonomy, the state is capable of stripping from him. That would probably be the best for his own sake.
I said, imagine 5 minutes before the fight starts, they say, new rule being added to the fight, we can officially have kicks in the fight. I said, who wins that fight? You do. Is that fair to you? No, it's not. That's not fair to me. I said, exactly. That's what happened to small business owners.
How incompetent, how poor at making analogies. Did he script that? He was a business owner, but now they got into this new game, and there's a higher minimum wage, and that's a totally different type of game. No, it's not. The government has had the ability legally to raise the minimum wage and has done so for decades and decades and decades. Anybody who opens a business has to recognize the fact that there is a possibility that the minimum wage will be changed, and they will have to accommodate the cost of accommodating, you know, those wages.
Worry about improving their company.
I agree with that point. I actually agree with that, what he just said. And he said it in a non-offensive manner, and it was intelligent. If only the whole video was like that.
Improving the product, taking care of the employees, taking care of the customers, making sure they have money, making sure they're working hard, making sure they're improving. But they can't do nothing about government laws.
Except if the government has decided that the current minimum wage is not a living wage, then them increasing the minimum wage is them taking care of their employees. Notice the false dichotomy that he just put up there. Like the government is like this unknowable entity for which businesses should have no account. Businesses only exist because of the government, motherfucker. If it weren't for the police protecting property rights, you people wouldn't have shit, okay? Your businesses would have already been overrun by the poor and desperate.
Small business owners out of business. So how do they put small business owners out of business?
Bullying! How much of a victim complex do you need, you fucking brainlet? Bullying? Bullying.
All right, I've seen enough already. But no, again, I don't necessarily agree or disagree with everything that's being said here, but I think that I wish that this guy was less offensive towards the thing he's criticizing. Like I would enjoy a more intellectual discourse on it, rather than I'm gonna watch this guy's video and say, oh, he's a moron, take away his license. Like, okay. All right, let's continue.
Hi, I'm Josh.
I'm Ollie, and happy Thanksgiving.
Today we're in a British high school because we're going to give some British high schoolers their first ever
Jolly.
taste of the Thanksgiving meal.
What do you guys know about Thanksgiving?
Not much.
You got to be thankful.
Yeah.
That's always a good place to start.
It's not Thanks-taking.
Huge turkeys. That's it.
Do you know when it is?
4th of July.
July the 4th. I don't know.
Independence Day. I've got no idea. 4th of July.
Completely different.
No,
Those are completely different holidays. The first thing we've got is the famous Thanksgiving sandwich.
Wow.
Oh, that doesn't exist. There's no such thing as a Thanksgiving sandwich. What is this? The first thing they presented from Thanksgiving is wrong. We don't have a Thanksgiving sandwich in the United States. What are you talking about? What that is if you have a Thanksgiving leftovers, right? And you want to make a meal out of it later, you put it between bread, but that's not an official thing. You can't buy the Thanksgiving sandwich.
This is
They should literally just say leftover. Here it is, leftovers.
What is this?
It's based on a recipe from Friends. After Thanksgiving, with the leftovers, you make a post-Thanksgiving sandwich.
Oh, so it's like when you have a roast dinner and then you have like the turkey or the chicken left over and you have like a chicken sandwich the next day. Oh,
Exactly.
Can we try it? Yeah. How do I even...
Can we try it? No, fuck you. We just put it down to tempt you. You can't have it. Be hungry all day now, asshole. These are YouTubers from the UK.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's got a bit of everything in there, really.
It does, doesn't
It does.
I don't know how they all go together, but it works, but I don't know how I'm meant to eat it now.
It's really good. It's the best thing I've had all day.
The headmaster. Instead of the principal, he's the headmaster.
Oh. Too much.
Too much.
Cranberry sauce.
Yeah?
Don't like it.
Oh, you don't like cranberry sauce?
Too tart.
That could be a
Everyone
problem.
doesn't like tart
The way it
things.
looks right now, it's full of colours. Like, it's almost as if that's the same feeling being replicated in my mouth.
A rainbow of flavours.
Very nice.
Actually, stuffing, turkey.
Another piece of bread.
Do you notice anything different about that bread in the middle?
I don't even know why they started this as the first thing. This should be the thing they ate last. Like, they should have eaten the other things individually first. What the hell is that? Casserole. Oh,
So it's just literally on a massive mound of sweet potatoes.
Marshmallows on top.
Wow, that is sweet. not bad. Look at it.
It's
I think
sweet on
it's sweet. I
sweet. Yeah,
just
it's sweet
smell the
potato
sweetness.
with
This
like
is so
marshmallows
bizarre
on
to
top.
me.
I've never had that. I've actually never had that. My parents never made sweet potato casserole. Let's see what else they got. Pumpkin pie? They never had pumpkin pie?
It's something I've always heard, but I've never actually had it.
They never have pumpkin
it.
pie in the
Yeah,
UK.
good.
That's not common over there.
Don't do that much.
That's a big slice.
No, cut that in half. Cut that
Well,
in
what the
half.
hell kind of slice was that?
And you do that much?
Do you not know how to make a pie?
All right, you want here's your slice.
How does no one know how to make pie? No one knows how to make a pie in the UK?
I love the optimism
What are they
that
doing?
you're keen that you're going to like this.
Or if it's anything like the sweet potato casserole, it should taste pretty good.
Bit of whipped cream?
Yes. Yeah.
This is a favourite of mine.
This does look quite good. That's good.
This is nice.
So they like pumpkin pie. I've never had it before.
And this is 100% a dessert, not main
This is a dessert. This is not coming out with your main
You're not
course,
having
yeah.
any turkey beside that.
beautiful.
Yeah, I actually like this one. That's beautiful. This one's very nice.
Beautiful.
Everyone likes pumpkin pie.
Oh, the fancy words are coming out.
That is so nice. No, I've definitely had this before.
Oh, you've had it before?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's good. You just didn't realise you were having pumpkin at the time.
Yeah.
It's sweet.
Very interesting.
Sweet and very interesting.
It's better than I thought it would be.
Okay.
So they all like the pumpkin pie. What's next? Oh, what is this?
What?
Pecan pie?
Type of nut?
Yeah.
I've never really had
I
nuts
think
before.
pecan pie is way too sweet.
Never had nuts.
I've only had
Have you ever had
pecan
pecan
pie
pie
like
before?
once in my
No.
life.
Have you ever had pecans?
No, I don't think so.
I'm probably not gonna like it. It's too sweet.
Oh.
But it's nice.
I like that.
It's a bit too nutty.
That's hard.
This is too nutty.
Too nutty.
Too many
Nut
pecan.
What did you expect, Malachi?
Oh, it smells like chocolate. No,
There's no chocolate in the pecan pie.
no.
Oh! He's gonna barf.
Oh my god.
How was that?
My mum told me to swallow everything, so
Is it that
I
bad?
guess you didn't like that. I think I've had it once ever, pecan pie. They're not really eating the standard foods though. Is this it? That's it. They're not really eating like the standard stuff. They had the Thanksgiving sandwich, which is leftovers, and then they had a bunch of pie. That wasn't really anything. Like they didn't eat 9 of the 10 courses. It's weird. All right. Well, everyone, I hope that you're enjoying the show. That's it for part 5. We have one more part coming for DSP versus the internet, and I hope that you guys are enjoying the show and a good variety of stuff. Again, thank you to the channel members who submitted these clips for this week. When I come back, it's the finale for the week. Thank you all for watching, and I'll be back shortly with the final videos, which will make the cut. Because remember, there's no way we're watching all these videos. There's a good, I want to say, 40-some videos the members submitted this week. So we'll see what makes the cut next after the break. Thanks.